Subscribe and download over 1 million code snippet including this tutorial from codegive.com, link in the description below. Python is a powerful and flexible programming language, but like any language, it has its own set of rules and conventions. One common issue that beginners often encounter is the variable not defined error. This error occurs when you try to use a variable that hasn't been defined or declared in your code. In this tutorial, we will explore the reasons behind this error and how to fix it with examples. When Python encounters a variable that has not been defined, it raises a name error with a message indicating the variable that is not defined. Let's look at a simple example. If you run this code, you will get a name error saying name X is not defined. This means that Python doesn't recognize the variable X because it hasn't been defined before it's used. There are several common scenarios that lead to variable not defined errors. In this case, the variable message is defined, but when trying to print it, there's a typo in the variable name, message instead of message, leading to a name error. Here, variable _in_ function is defined inside the function my_function, but it is not accessible outside the function. Attempting to print it outside the function will result in a name error. In this example, the variable pi is not defined explicitly, it's part of the math module. To access it, you need to prefix it with the module name, math.py. Always double-check variable names for typos. Ensure that the variable is spelled correctly and consistently throughout your code. Make sure that the variable is defined in the scope where you are trying to use it. If it's supposed to be accessible globally, define it outside of any functions or conditional statements. If the variable is part of a module, ensure that you import the module correctly and use the correct syntax to access its variables. Understanding and resolving variable not defined errors is crucial for writing bug-free Python code. By being aware of potential causes and following best practices, you can avoid these errors and write more reliable and readable code. ChatGPT